This is the Smoke Break Therapy Podcast. A show where sits down with the fam to discuss important topics while getting super deep to
All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Okay, we're live.
Came in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I couldn't have you call me. I could not talk about, well, let's do a hotel and this and that. I was like, yep, nope. Sorry. I tried to fix it for you. I guess I did it wrong.
It's too thin anyway.
Well, it's better than what it is.
This guy's got thin towels. Hey, welcome to Smoke Break Therapy. You're here live with his guest star, Rocco.
K-Mac.
K-Mac in the house. Easy for sheezy. We're getting high in the yellow bathroom, motherfuckers.
With the flowers, motherfuckers.
Oh, tonight's podcast is brought to you by the Sour Diesel strain of green gold.
That's out of Connecticut.
Coming
And
to you with that.
Essentia Water.
Sponsor me. Nice job.
She got right in on that action.
So, the last
You gonna
time,
share that or
this guy, the last time he was on the podcast, tried to get him to talk about ghosts. The guy was like pulling teeth.
we don't do ghosts.
Eventually, we got some good stories. Do you have, K-Mac, any good ghost stories?
I do.
Give it to us.
Is that the story? Are you sticking to it?
I bet the reverb is so nice in here.
The reefer, the only reefer. in here.
Reverb.
Oh.
It's like the way the sound echoes off the walls. Like that kind of thing.
It's hard when the shower curtain's open.
Hello. Well, it's
You
more
never
echoey
said
than that.
curtain. I was waiting for him to say curtain. There's no curtain.
You said curtain.
Wait,
There's
what?
no curtain. I was waiting for you to correct me.
What happened to the ghost stories?
We were going to that.
Come on, squirrel.
Wait,
Pull
is
it
this the
together.
same one? Where is this coming from? Oh.
Squirrel. Squirrel, let's hear a story. Oh, then you ain't got shit. If you say it, back it up.
I don't know. Where's the squirrel? I'm just trying to figure out who the squirrel is.
When you forget what you were talking about, it's a squirrel.
I don't forget anything, but I'm not a squirrel.
So you're like an elephant. You
No,
never
my
forget.
name is K-Mac. That's who I am, K-Mac.
And K-Mac never forgets.
Oh, I forget a lot of shit.
You jump my...
But I'm not a squirrel and I'm not an elephant.
She's contradicting
Oh, God.
herself.
Ugh. Okay. I'm trying to be supportive here. And I get backfired. Essentia, sponsor us.
It must be the water.
Well, I know the smart water you were drinking didn't work very well.
So
Smart water's not smart.
I gave birth to my first daughter, and she was 2 years old.
Which
Is
My
this-
ex-husband and I
I get
bought
the
her.
feeling we're going into the ghost story.
We're going into the ghost
Oh,
story.
we're
You
going
want to
into
go
it.
into
But
it?
you just told us your daughter was born at 2 years old.
I'm sorry. When she
Wait a second. I didn't even catch that. Wait a second. Is that
She said it.
I whoops. Oops.
Is that like a what's that?
So
what's
when
that?
my daughter was 2 years old, before she was born, my husband and I bought a bunk bed.
A lot of her stories have flashbacks.
And here's the thing, It's so important because I bought bunk beds that were undone, so I refinished them, I painted them, I stained them, and I did everything for the bunk beds. And it's extremely important because my daughter was 2 years old, and I was going in to say goodnight to her to go to bed, and she said, "Mom, who's that white lady at the end of the bed?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And she said, "Mom, there's a lady all dressed in white at the end of the bed, and you're kind of in her space." And I said, "Okay." And I kind of backed away a little bit.
Shut up, we're in the middle of the story.
Pretty much that's it. I mean, it was, "Mom, get away from the white lady at the end of my bed."
How did you respond?
I said, "What white lady?" Because I didn't see her.
Right.
And I said, "Sage, what are you talking about?" And she said, "There's a lady at the end of the bed, Mom. She's dressed in white."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Okay. Is she looking at me?" And she said, "No." And I said, and then Sage said, "She's gone. She's gone."
But did she ever bring it up again?
Never. And I never brought it up.
Weird.
I never brought it up again.
Weird.
Because I was scared to death. I was scared to death. Because I believe I've seen things, and I believe in that. My daughter was 2 years old. I could never, you can, I guess you can, but I never pushed my beliefs or anything on my 2-year-old daughter. She saw this, and she saw it, and I believe her, and I have in my heart who I think it was.
You have an idea of who it was?
I do. I really do.
This gets to...
I have an idea of who it was.
Uh-huh.
But I cannot talk to my daughter about it, and I will not, because I don't want to scare her, because that's a pretty traumatic thing, and I'm not sure that she ever, and I never talked to her about it again, because how do you approach your daughter when she's 3 or 4, and then she's too old to remember. Like you don't know that because exactly. So here's the thing. So I'm not done yet. So I could never approach her because I didn't think it was the appropriate thing to do. I mean, as a mom, what do you say? "Oh, Sage, did you see a white lady?"
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. If it was my kid, I probably would have asked out of curiosity, even if it just came back to me.
At what age? At what age is appropriate?
I'll be honest. I feel like I would continually ask at least once a year.
I did not do that.
No, that's just me. I'm just thinking to myself, what would I do? I'm just...
That's it. I've never talked to anybody except you. Honest to God, Rocco doesn't even know about this. I've never talked to anybody. So I don't agree with you. I will say I do not agree with you. I would not ask my child every year until they're old enough. I felt like...
Well, what do you think is old enough? I'm curious.
I've never asked her.
Well, wait,
I've never asked her.
And how old is she now?
24, 25. No, she's 29, excuse me. No, excuse me. 30, 29, 28. She's 26. I'm sorry.
Wow, that was a lot of ages.
Well, I got a lot of kids. 3.
But I feel like...
No, I would never ask every age.
No age?
No, I never asked her again.
No, but I'm saying, would you today?
Today?
Metaphor, just, hypothetically or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Here's the thing. My daughter's not talked to me for a long time, so it's so hard. But if she did talk to me, I absolutely... Well, it would have to be appropriate with...
Yeah.
We haven't talked in so long.
Yeah.
So it would have to be appropriate.
That would be weird to bring up in the middle.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying. It would have to be appropriate. Probably not until, maybe a week or 2 after I got to know her again.
Whoa, this guy's got picky fingers over here.
Well, you're being kind of hoardy.
Oh, Bogart.
This turned out.
Am I right?
Hey,
Am I right, Rocco?
This is my show. This is my show. I'm taking back control.
Gotta respect that.
We'll be back after these messages.
Fuck off. Fucker. I meant to say fucker. I went
I
fuck
think
off.
he was like 8.
Yeah, but you left. Did you
Like,
get anything out of it? Now you're freaking going, wasting it.
I think he was about 8 years old.
And I'm the only one that really wants it.
Go for it.
And we were just moving into the house in Southington. I just redid the whole house.
Yeah, that was.
And how old were you? 8 or 10?
Wait, can I interrupt really quick?
No, you can't.
Well, let me get background real quick. So, it's funny we're talking about all this because the thing that brought up all this stuff in the
Keep
podcast.
it from him. You can't take it.
The thing that brought all this up in the podcast previously was that
It was
we
all about you.
lived-
Yeah, we got it.
We all lived in this Southington house, but everyone had different perspectives on how it felt or what happened at the Southington house ghost-wise. Because
Rocco,
I knew
okay.
there was.
Yeah.
I knew there was spirits there. I had my own experiences, but then
Well,
Tori had
Haunting in
different ones, Nick
Connecticut
had
was-
different ones, Dad
was
had different ones. All that
Haunting in
stuff.
Connecticut was across the street.
Correct. It was down
Do you remember
down
that?
the street.
Shake my hand at least.
Do you
Jeez.
remember that? The
Yes.
Haunting in Connecticut?
Yes, Southington, that big
Yeah.
white house.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
right down
yeah.
the street
Yeah,
from
that was
us.
across
and
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and
His
I think
best
our house
friend
was
told me that.
haunted.
His
Yeah.
best friend lived in the house.
No,
Oh,
the
no,
house
behind the
it.
house. Lived behind the house.
Yeah, we used to look at it from their porch or whatever.
So did you see anything? Come on.
So
Are you
I'm not,
kidding me?
I'm not speaking for him.
Who cares?
I'm not speaking for him, but that house used to be a funeral home.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Oh
Right,
my God,
okay.
you don't have to tell me those
Okay,
stories.
so-
Rock out, really.
No, I'm not
Well,
telling
no,
you
the
story.
viewers might
Can
need to
I
know the
tell you now?
background.
Now, okay, so the family that lived there from New York came to Connecticut because somebody had cancer, I think the mother.
Yeah, yeah.
And the best cancer place
No, it was the son.
No,
it
no,
was
no, no.
somebody in the family.
The
that
mother.
lived there.
The mother.
But
You're right.
whoever it was, the best cancer place at that time was in New Haven.
Yeah.
So
It was New York.
they were from New York. They came
Yeah.
to Connecticut for the cancer
Okay,
place.
I missed that part of it
All
then.
right, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, please.
In that house, well, the boys lived in the basement where they used to embalm the
I
bodies.
know, I got it. I
But
watched the
besides
whole
that-
damn thing. It
besides
was
that,
so cool.
the
I'm
whole
waiting for
point-
you to tell me
Can-
something I didn't know.
okay.
Which you already did
Well,
once.
no, but the listeners need to know the background because
Okay,
they might not know
so
what we're
He
talking
told me already something I
behind
didn't
the
know.
house,
Yep.
looked like a hatchway to get in the basement, but it wasn't. It was 2 steel panels you would
Yeah.
pick up.
But like
And
at my house, I would
Yeah,
go boom like
right.
the
But
basement
there was-
doors.
right,
Okay.
but there's a plate there,
Yeah.
and that's where they used to put the bodies. And
Oh
it was like
my
an
God.
elevator that would bring them down into the basement.
There was an elevator?
to
Yeah,
bring the
yeah.
bodies into the basement.
Holy
And
shit!
this is a true fact because the girl I lived with, her father used to
Yes.
deliver lumber. And he had
Oh,
to
Rocco,
deliver
okay.
lumber to the house.
Can I say I'm good?
And
I forgot about that.
And the elevator is still there.
Lord. All right, we done? We talk about something else because
I'm good.
I'm good. I
Well, I'm
love.
fine.
Okay, I'm fine.
Oh,
We got a mimic.
Mr. and
Yeah,
Mrs.
mimic.
Fine. Mr.
No,
I'm Rock. Mr. and Mrs. Fine.
Okay, so the co-host that you met the last time on the show, the co-host, the other day we were getting high.
I'm
and
high
she
as hell. I
she
really
made
am.
She made this reference. She just made a weird statement. She goes, and I was like, friends don't have to declare when they're being friends. They
So-
just are
No,
friends.
Rocco, here we go. So you want to make a funny thing? Stand up. I want
I
to
don't
show
know
you
if I'm
something.
capable.
Sit right. Look up. What do you see? Do you see the bolt?
Okay, it's not a bowl.
Here we go. Stand up. I want you to stand up, please.
Yeah,
not a
And
bolt.
look at the light. Tell me what you see besides the bolt.
I think I lost about half of my vision.
Well, it does suck, but you you got to do
Wow.
it.
The
I
black-
stared
I did it with
for a
my
long-
glasses
Listen,
off. I'll do it again.
She says it's a bowl.
Stop it! It is a bolt.
No yelling. It's not a bowl. It's a screw socket for a night light. You put a little bulb
Yeah, more
in
than
it.
likely. Yeah.
I can. If you
What's the
look
big black hole
can see
then?
that they have the ring on
inside
it.
of it,
What's
there's
the
a
black
light
I thought you guys
hole?
were talking about
right
that.
there.
I was no, not
That's what I
the
thought you were talking about.
the hole.
I thought you said bowl.
I did see the
This?
bolt. No, not that one. That one behind
That's
the
not a
strip.
bowl.
This.
I see
No,
what she's talking about, but it's not a
that
That's
Oh,
the
that is what I-
fan.
that
I
right
was
there.
right.
That's a bolt.
That's
I was
the
right.
fan
It is.
motor.
It's a bolt holding
See?
the thing on. Holding
It's
the
a
thing up on the
bolt.
ceiling. Oh, my
My
ass
God.
is... My ass is...
At least I got up without complaining, and I'm fucking older, motherfucker.
And louder.
See?
And
I'm
louder.
not. He's loud.
You know, this whole episode was a squirrel moment. Because
I don't know what a squirrel moment is. Explain
it's
it.
you're in the middle of a conversation and you change it because you forgot what the beginning of the conversation was about.
That's called ADHD, friend.
That's a squirrel moment.
Oh, we call that ADHD.
Well, we went from talking nice and talking about scary things.
I was
ghosts,
liking the scary
and
direction.
all of a sudden we're where? My ass hurts. That's all I got out of this.
Well, you know, get more seats in this bathroom. That's what I say, fella.
Brought to you by Ass Fitters.
Ass Fitters coming to you, comfy, even when you're stoned at home.
Oh, thank you.